Hello there. My name is Shloninong Laling Puntangina. Um, 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 and today's opinion, the Philippines. Now, if you're American and you don't know what the Philippines are, which I would not be surprised because you're American and American people don't know a lot of geography. Haha, funny joke I made. That's very original. So, the Philippines is an Asian country in Asia, well, in Eastern Asia. It's basically an archipelago. It's a big old island with lots of islands and tiny islands and big islands. It's a pretty cool country. It's shaped pretty strangely, but it's pretty cool. Its capital is Manila, which is a pretty cool capital. You know, they got they got a city, and they got the slums, you know, and they got the grass. You know, they're pretty cool Manila stuff, you know. Also, Manila sounds like vanilla, and I find that pretty funny, pretty comedic. And yeah, and even in French too, manille. We call a Manila manille in French, and vanille is vanilla. So it's literally it's a funny joke, you know. Ha! I'm so comedic. Now, I forgot to check the population, so I'm just gonna check on this probably outdated thing that contains countries and stuff that I own and that I love because, you know, I love flags and I love geography. So, Philippines is right there. Okay, so, ooh, so 109 million people from what this thing says. So yeah. Well, there's more obviously right now. I got this like it's a puzzle that I made that like I completed and I put Mod Podge on it and then I made it a painting. Well, a painting something that I put on my wall. You know, pretty cool. I just love flags and geography. But yeah, the Philippines. So the official language of the Philippines is English and Tagalog, also known as Filipino for people that live in the Philippines. Alright, you can beat me up if I say Tagalog, but I'm gonna say Tagalog because that's what Google Translate says. So yeah. Um the the official name for the people, the Philippines is Filipinos and Filipinas, which is pretty cool, you know. It's kind of like Philly peanut, you know, like a peanut. I like peanuts. Peanuts are very delicious. And yeah, now why am I talking about the Philippines? I got suggested, recommended, asked to do a video about it by my good friend, my very good friend that lives in the Philippines. Very good friend, you know, super good friend, you know, a very good friend, you know. She lives in the Philippines, and you know that's pretty cool. You know, I've got lots of connections in many countries. That's pretty cool. And yeah, um, also like if you're watching this right now, you suck. And also, I saw Napoleon. Like I saw his tomb, and you didn't. And I went to France, and you didn't. And also, yeah, I'm probably gonna do say a lot of bad things about your country. Ooh, just kidding. I'm a nice person. Oh my god, I said person. Person. Man, I suck at talking. That's like my weakness right there. God diddly do. I think my nose is clogged. I'm not sure. I'm gonna drink some water. But yeah, the Philippines. The Philippines uh, is a very interesting country. Now the history of it is like it's meh. It's like it would used to be basically a colony that was owned by I think the Spanish. It was owned by the Spanish, and then it was, I think, taken by the USA, but I'm not sure. I forgot kind of like a big part of its history. But it got taken by the USA. Well, taken. I mean, like it got saved by the USA. There after the Second World War with Japan, because Japan overtook the Philippines, and basically the USA uh, beat up the bad guys and gave aid to the Filipinos, and also pretty much kind of like, I guess, like not learned, no, like taught the country, like it really like, how can I explain it? Americanized the country a bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, Americanized is a word, and I don't know. I found it in the dictionary once. So I'm gonna use it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, the the country is also like, it's like, how can I explain this? The country has a very like, it's well known for having typhoons and floods, and it's like a big problem over there, which is bad, you know. But I mean, a lot of tropical countries in Asia face this, and you know, it's a problem that we all try to you know, to kind of like to kind of like help with, to not help the problem itself, but like, I mean, like, you know, beat up the typhoon, beat up the floods. You know what I mean? Like, try to prevent them, which is pretty cool. You know, actually, in my school, when I was in secondary one, the Philippines was pretty much a huge subject during the geography class, and basically, we would talk about it, and we would like kind of like well, not explain, but we would learn about like the typhoons and the floods and stuff, you know, and especially also Manila and like its slums and all its problems and stuff, because yes, the Philippines is also a country that has a lot of slums. Now, or is it slums or hoods or slums? Do you say hoods or slums? I think it's slums, right? But I feel like slums is also an offensive term. Now I'm confused. Yeah, it's slums, right? It's slums, I think. Or is it hood or slums? It's a slum. Yeah, it's slums. Oh my god. I'm always scared to say something wrong, man. It's not like I want to say something. No. It's like, I don't know, it's like I'm always scared of saying something wrong by accident, you know? But no, it's slums. I'm just dumb and I can't keep overthinking stuff. But yeah, I'll keep talking about Philippines now. But yeah, the country has a lot of slums, and you know, which is pretty much the poor areas. There's some in almost every like big city, especially Manila, you know. Manila, it's the capital city. You're of course gonna find a very huge poor population in it. But apart from that, it's still a very beautiful country. They have very beautiful beaches. That's pretty much just. It feels like a freaking TV show when you go on the beaches, man. It looks beautiful. There's also like the tropical forests. It has a huge biodiversity of like fauna and flora. It's very beautiful. They got like they got like freaking banana plantations over there. They got Filipino bananas. That's crazy, man. I want to eat some Filipino bananas. Yippee! I love fruit. And like they got lots of cool fruits and stuff. It's like it's pretty beautiful, you know. They got mountains also, more in the northern parts of the Philippines, but I'm pretty sure also at the south. But it's mostly at the northern parts of the Philippines that you can see mountains. There's also um, there's also a lot of fish. There's a lot of rice, obviously. You get the joke. Okay, no, but there is a lot of rice in the Philippines. And honestly, it's a very good spot to grow rice in the Philippines because of the water. Because since rice needs a whole lot of water to grow, which is very cool, very good, very nice, you know? And yeah, so it's very interesting, you know. There's also like there's also like a lot of like fish. You know, I like fish. The Philippines got a lot of fish. Hell, they even have whale sharks near their country, which was very cool. I like whale sharks. Whale sharks. Haha. Whale sharks. Yeah. I feel it's like I can't pronounce for some reason, man. It's like I thought I either talk too fast or I'm just dumb. Or I'm just built different in the brain, you know? But oh well, life happens, stuff happens. But yeah. Let me move my camera a bit. Looks a bit weird. Here you go. But yeah, so yeah, it's a pretty interesting country. Um, they got lots of cities, like lots of towns. They have a certain sort of transportation that I find pretty interesting. It's called the trolleys. The trolleys are basically like instead of a bus, it's like this weird like military like car, but instead they use it for for as a bus. It's very weird. It's very interesting in some like weird way. They're also pretty colored, which I like. I like colors. Pretty cool. Um, Now the Philippines has a lot of good things about it, but there's always some bad things about it. For example, the government. There's a whole lot of corruption in the government in the Philippines right now. There's corrupted elections. You know, there's people buying votes, tax evasion. There's hell. There's rigged elections. That was pretty much the number one, but I forgot the words I just put. Corrupted elections, but it's rigged. You get it. Rigged elections. There's corrupted politicians, horrible politicians, just dumb politicians, just a whole lot of things, you know, in the government that's going on. The school system in the Philippines is now this. I'm taking this from my friend. It's like it's not bad, but it's not really the best like educational thing. Like it's not like it's horrible. It's just that it's like how it's built and how like there's no like I don't know. I don't know honestly. The education system is just meh, not the best, you know. But it's not like in Quebec. It's like better because the one in Quebec is good, pretty good, but it's like not the best. Also because some of the governors, the education ministry is just it's meh right now. But oh well. So politics, yes sir. So the Philippines, beautiful nature, beautiful water, beautiful cities. Um, they have a lot of strange inventions that a lot of people will probably never see, never own. They have instead of using toilet paper, they use a bucket, but not like a bucket. They use like I'm not trying to explain. It's like a weird like scoopy thing that's like built like a bucket. I don't know. It's weird. It's like a bidet, but you take water, you know, and pretty weird. So yeah, there's also like brooms that are made from various plants. Well, not various plants, mostly like palms, I guess, or something. I don't know. I saw it on Google once, and I was like, "Whoop! All right, I'm gonna talk about that." You know, pretty cool. Yeah. Can I pronounce correctly? I don't think I can pronounce correctly, man. God diddly do. Um, the the main currency in the Philippines is the pesos slash pesos, whatever how you want to pronounce it. And I have some in my coin collection. I just thought about that, and I think it would be a great idea to actually get my coin collection and actually show you, you know, to make this video quite interesting, you know. Let me just find it real quick. What the hell is it? It's oh god diddly do. Oh god diddly do. That's not good. Oh well, stuff happens. Oh no, never mind, it's right there. Oh, it was on the. My apologies. Alright, so this here is my completed coin collection. I have another binder here, but this is the completed binder, the first ever binder. I've had it. I started it 4 years ago. Well, no, 3 years ago. I mean, 3 years ago. It's completed, lots of coins, and there's coins from the Philippines. Let's find these coins, shall we? I'm a huge coin collector. I love coins. Coins are very nice. Alright. That's Iceland, so we are getting quite close. What the hell is this? That looks pretty cool. That's from Malta. Man, they got some cool coins. But yeah, no, we're not searching for Malta right now. We're searching for the Philippines. Yay. That's Mexico. We're getting closer now. Peru. Here you go. Let me just take one of these coins right here. This one is 1 peso from 2013 right there. It's from the Philippines, you know? Pretty cool. You might not see it. Okay, now you can kind of, yeah, now you see it better if I tilt it to the light, you know? Instead of tilting it to like the cover, because it's like, it's a darker like color, so it's like, you can't really see it correctly. And then there's the, there's this side, there's the heads, which is a pretty cool sun, and, you know, pretty cool. I'm trying to, yeah, now you can see, okay, now you can see it correctly, I think, yeah. Oh well, it's a cool coin. I have another one, which is pretty smaller, and I think it's also pretty older. Let me check the date on that one. This one is from, it's pretty dirty also. This one, 1974. Now this one is old, but not that old, honestly. It's from 1974. I have way older coins. I actually have a Roman coin over there. Or no, not over there. Yeah, over there. I put it over there for time being. Because, like, I'm not going to put it in the binder yet. Because it's a pretty valuable coin. If you think about it, you know, Roman stuff. But yeah, this one is smaller, so it's really harder to see. But here you go. Yeah, now you see it, alright. Tilting it to the light a bit. Yeah. Then you got the other side. I'm pretty sure there's, like, coins that are better quality than this. Because this one is like dirty, and some of the details are pretty much just like chiseled off, or like not chiseled off, but like sanded off, you know? Oh, what the light looks pretty good. But yeah, it's a pretty cool coin, small coin. This one is I have, oh no, okay, yeah, it's 10 centimos. Pretty cool. So yeah. Let me put it back where it belongs. Oh god. Let me just open this, and one of the pages just, here you go. Oh, what if it did it? Rip? Oh yeah, pretty much did. Oh well. Some mistakes are made in this coin collection. Like sometimes coins fall out, but mistakes are always getting fixed every day. Well, not every day. When there's a mistake, I always like fix it very easily. One time I lost a coin for a month, and I found it in the coin bin. Basically, like, I have a coin bin, and it's where I like put my coins in, well, new coins in, and I found my lost coin in there. Pretty cool. I hate like when I lose coins, you know. All right, so pretty cool. So yeah, coin collection, little lore about the coin collection, you know. But yeah. Now we're gonna speak about the lore of the Philippines. I have no idea what the current president of the Philippines is right now. Same thing for the Iceland video I did like almost a year ago. I have no idea who the president is. I think it's like, it's like some guy called Bingo, but I think that's done. Also, like the elections, I think were like not near, but they were like elections were like, I'm trying to find a word right now. God really do. I'm if my friend is watching this, I'm sorry if I like this video is very cheap, but like I'm really trying to think right now. I did not do like an ounce of research because I want to satisfy the people. I want to satisfy the Filipinos. You know, I don't want them to come to like move to Canada and punch me. You know, and then go back to the Philippines. That did not what I said did not sound and like good. It did not sound good, but it sounded very very bad actually. I'm probably not gonna say that ever again. You're gonna come to Canada and then punch me, then come back. That's what you're gonna do, or maybe go to Europe. I don't know, but yeah, it was like a few like it was I don't know when it was. All right, it was like probably like a month ago or a few days ago. I don't remember, but I know it was not a long time ago. But here you go. Finally, man, I sent the word. Not a long time ago, man. God diddly do I suck. All right, so it was not a long time ago, and apparently the elections were bribed, which is pretty much what like not started corruption. The government was already corrupted, but this showed even more corruption in the government of the Philippines, which is very unfortunate. It's very sad. Filipinos are very nice people. I like them, you know. Hell, I got some friends from the Philippines, especially the person that requested for me to make this video, you know. Very nice person. The only problem I got is that they're short. They're short. Short people. Ew. A person like me who's very tall does not like short people. Short people make me mad. I just wanna go, ew, pu, you're short. And why don't you eat your crumbs and grow taller, man? Why don't you get the mushroom from Super Mario to make you grow, you know? Like, it's like, come on, man. Like, do something to grow. Why are you so short? Why do short people exist? Why can't we all be tall? Why can't we be tall like giraffes? Why can't we just, I don't know, grab a freaking apple that's like at the top of a tree? I don't know what I'm talking about now. It's weird, but yeah, very nice people. Uh, Also, the Philippines is the country that has the biggest population of ladyboys. One of the countries. I say one of the countries because I think Thailand is like number two or number one, and like the Philippines, I think is like number two or number three. I forgot, but I don't care. The Philippines has a lot of ladyboys, kind of like Thailand. If you don't know what a ladyboy is, it's basically a man that basically like it's basically a trans woman, but like acting. I don't know how to explain. It's weird, but oh well. So it's not like a drag queen. Drag queens are different. I have no idea, but yeah, the Philippines now. The Philippines. The Philippines is also a pretty big country. Well, big. It's not the biggest country ever, but it's bigger than something like France or Italy, I think. Yeah. And it's definitely not bigger than freaking Indonesia, which, by the way, the Philippines is next to Indonesia. Well, close to Indonesia. It's also close to Malaysia and Brunei, and I think you could consider Timor Leste to be close. I don't know. It's also close to Papua New Guinea, I think, but I don't know. Also, like the Philippines have a lot of very interesting food. Now, I did not research everything about the food, but my friend has shown me some food, and oh boy, does it look yummy! Oh boy, do I want to consume some of that Filipino food. I want to go, I love that food. Very delicious food. I want to do that. But sadly, I can't because I just don't really like feel like cooking right now. You know, you get what I mean? Like I know how to cook. I'm very good at cooking, but like I'm not like motivated to do that, man. I want to order it on like DoorDash or something, but like Where are you gonna find a Filipino restaurant in Quebec, man? Where are you gonna find that in Quebec, man? Y'en a pas. Y'en a pas ici, man. Y'en a juste pas. Faudra t'en trouver. Faudra t'en trouver. And yeah. Also, like, the Philippines, not only do they have typhoons and freaking floods, they also have earthquakes. I think, if I remember correctly, they also have earthquakes. Yeah. No, no, they don't. Or do they? I don't know. I'm dumb. I feel like this video is not doing good right now. Oh well, life is life. But yeah, overall, I like the country. It's a pretty cool country. The flag, okay, the flag. The flag, it's honestly a pretty good flag. In my opinion, it's better. It's good. This is a controversial take, but it's better than the flag of the United States. I'm sorry, you Americans. Sorry, all of you Americans watching this. I'm very sorry, but I prefer the Filipino flag. Now, do I prefer the Filipino flag over the flag of Quebec? Hell no. Hell no. Vive le Québec. Vive le Québec, alright? Alright, the Filipino flag is a very interesting flag. It's basically, it has 4 colors: blue, yellow, white, and red. There's basically like, actually, let me draw the Filipino flag for you. Actually, that's a great idea for me. Let me get the whiteboard. Just take the whiteboard and just yeah. Alright. Take this. No, that's a purple crayon. Do I have any blue crayons? Do I have any blue crayons? Oh god, I don't have any blue crayons, but I guess that'll do. Oh, there you go. Great. The whiteboard is back again. It was there last video. Well, no, on the other video, the dream video, which is not very doing good right now. Only got 4 views. God diddly do. But yeah. So let me look a bit to get. Yeah. All right. Now I got a good image of it. Basically, let me do the Filipino flag. Oh yeah, I did it wrong. Whoops. My bad, guys. My bad. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Alright. That's one part. Next part. Oh, I messed up. I messed up big time, didn't I? I'm gonna get beaten to death now. Lord, I'm gonna get executed. This is probably like a crime in the Philippines. You never know. Messing up the flag that bad. Lord. Alright. Just. Here you go. Oh, it still looks mixed up, but who cares? I mean, you won't. You won't care, right? Right? Don't beat me up, please. I'm a little weak person. I'm very weak. Let me actually like draw a little border here to try like pretend this is like white, cause like yeah. Actually, I could just use some yellow. I'm very good at drawing. I'm like an artist. I'm like Picasso, but like young and before he was schizophrenic. Well, before he suffered from schizophrenia. I mean, because of his old age. All right. Wait, let me look at my reference a bit. All right. So basically, one star. That's 1 star. That's 2 stars. That's 3 stars. Then gotta do the Yeah, dude, let me look at my reference a bit. My reference. You might say that this is cheating, but I say screw you. This is I don't know. This is my channel. I can do whatever I want. All right. Well, yeah. Okay, I did the sun wrong, but who cares? I mean, you won't, right? Don't beat me up. I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be like my new catchphrase. If I say something offensive, don't beat me up, please. Look at me, but like a Baldur's Gate skeleton. All right, great, great. This is a great flag already. The Filipinos are just happy right now. If there's anybody from the Philippines right now, I hope you're laughing. I hope you're laughing in joy, or like crying in joy, or whatever. Being happy at seeing your flag being drawn by a very cool dude with very cool glasses and a very cool shirt in a very cool room with a very cool whiteboard and a very cool crayon. Yarr. Okay, that's the red. All right, so this is the Philippines flag. It looks very beautiful. Clearly, you can really see the vibrant blue of the sea that or slash ocean that the Philippines is surrounded in. You can see the beautiful bright sun that the Philippines constantly has. You can see the beautiful red that represent the people who have died during the wars that they have faced, include pretty much the Second World War. You can see all those beautiful colors. It's a very good flag. I would give that flag a 10 out of 10 of what I just did. In general, it's a very beautiful flag. I love the Philippines flag. Very cool flag. Now, it's not my favorite flag. My favorite flag is actually the Sri Lanka flag. It's a very interesting flag. Yeah, I could also say where is it again? Where is it? Where are you? The Vanuatu flag. It's a very interesting flag. It just has a funny shape on it. I like it. I like the Vanuatu flag. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Beautiful art. This could go in the freaking Louvre and people would like give me money for it because of how beautiful it is, of how detailed it is. It is truly a work of art. How I think I'm better than like Van Gogh and freaking the guy that did that one painting of Napoleon, like putting a crown on himself. Pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah. So that was the flag of the Philippines. Now next up, I'm gonna do the territory of the Philippines. Gonna use the whiteboard again for this one. Trying to not just be blank and not say anything for the rest of the 30 minutes I have. So territory of the Philippines, I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna try to do every little island of it. Pretty cool. So, all right. So gotta start with the base. Gotta start with the top island, the big island with Manila. We're gonna put Manila right here. It looks like a kiwi bird. Very funny. Yeah. Then you gotta put some islands. Yeah. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah. Just put some islands. Just yeah. That's some islands right there. I love me some islands. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's some good islands right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's some good islands. Then you gotta Gotta do the freaking what? Yeah, and then you gotta do the little islands. Yar, yar, yar. So yeah, no, that's here's the Philippines. Beautiful. That's the territory of the Philippines right there. You can see I put Manila, the circle. That's Manila right there. And you know you got the. It looks like a freaking egg that's like hatching, but there's actually nothing. It's like a smashed egg that has like little atoms in it. Very cool work of art. You know, I love the Philippines, and this is like how I show my love to the Philippines right there. This right there is a freaking 10 out of 10 right there. That's a 10 out of 10. Very beautiful, very great. I am satisfied at what I have done to the people of the Philippines. If there's any people of the Philippines that are seeing this moment right here, I would like to tell you that I love your country, and this is how I show my love to your country. Look at that. Doesn't that look like the Philippines? Look at that. Very cool work of art. I'm gonna drink some water. Delicious right there. Man out of water. And the Philippines has a lot of water. Another thing the Philippines has a lot of is malls. The Philippines has a lot of malls. And you know, there's malls like in any sort of capitalist country, but the Philippines has a lot of them. Now, it's pretty normal for a lot of like of Eastern Asian countries to have some. Like China has malls, and Thailand has malls, uh, and Indonesia probably also. Malaysia, of course, Malaysia has some, I think. But Philippines has a lot of malls, and that's pretty cool. They got lots of things in the malls. They got food, and they got clothing. That's basically average mall stuff, you know. There's also some malls here in my beautiful, beautiful land that I live on, but they're like an hour away, 2 hours away, and I low key don't feel like going there, man. The only way I would go there is if like I get a freaking pretzel from one of those like pretzel stands, but it's like come on, man. Not very cool, not very cool. There's some magnets on those things, pretty cool. They like stick together. Oh man, it broke. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Uh, I just had like a very huge mind bubble. Like my mind was just kind of like it felt like I was having a seizure, not a seizure, but like an aneurysm. God do. I could not like process any sort of information. The Philippines has music. Obviously, a lot of countries have music. They have artists, music artists. Now I forgot the names. That's what I was trying to search. I was trying to search the names of music artists that my friend recommended to me, and honestly, they're pretty good. I think those like not the not the mamas and the papas. That's the guys that goes all their leaves are brown, all their leaves are brown, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. You know, it's not the mamas and papas. It's I think it's called Coffee Break, or no, I don't think it is. I don't think that's the name. I forgot, but I know that the music slapped. It was a group from the Philippines, and I remember they did some pretty good music. And yeah, I forgot the name. Sadly, I want to remember though. They have a lot of bands in the Philippines. They have a lot of music in the Philippines. Hell, they have a national anthem, but I low key like don't know about it. I never like checked it out, so like I can't sing it with my beautiful singing voice that knows how to sing very very good. I am like super good at singing, dude. Like God diddly do. There's also like movies made in the Philippines that I also don't know about. There's YouTubers made that are from the Philippines, which one of them I've actually watched, and it's this one guy that made the the Filipino spirit song, which is a pretty interesting song. Which, speaking of Filipino spirits, the Philippines have their own folklore, their own spirits. A lot of those spirits are very interesting. There's um, there's this one spirit that's basically a lady that's a floating head, but like there's all her organs are like floating with her head. They're like attached to the head and are just dangling down. Yeah, that monster comes from the Philippines. It's basically a monster that, well, that's like hungry for blood. I forgot what it does, but oh well. There's this one very tall monster. Also forgot what it does. There's one monster that I do know about, and I don't remember the name, but I think it's like the womb snatcher. Basically, it's this bird thingy that flies and tries to eat babies from pregnant woman, which is very very scary, very spooky, very ooh spooky, ooh, like it's a story that would scare you on Halloween, man. They have so much freaking like spirits that I low-key don't know all of them. I know like only a few, and that's pretty much it, sadly. I should do more research before doing these videos. I wanted to like make this on an instant, but oh well. In general, I like the country, pretty good country, pretty good. Uh, the Philippines is also pretty patriotic. The people of the Philippines are very patriotic, except for their government. Their government is bad. It's corrupted. Alright, it's a pretty bad government. A lot of people are aware of the corruption in the government. It's a huge problem right now. There is, like I said, the one of the candidates uh, got caught for rigging the election, which is very unfortunate. There's also like vote buying, which I already said. There's just so much bad things right now, which is very unfortunate. But oh well, life is life, and my name is Jeff from Adventure Time. Just kidding. There's no Jeff in Adventure Time, I think. But yeah, so yeah, there's also like a lot of like shows from the Philippines, which I also forgot. I think no, there was this one show that I found one time. I think it was like this one kid show, but I forgot. It was like about this little girl, and she would like explore stuff with her parents in like the city. I forgot. I just know that it was like from the Philippines, but maybe I'm like just messing around and not even talking about a show that's from the Philippines, and I just mistook it as a show from the Philippines. Maybe I think it was from Malaysia actually. I forgot. But oh well. Yeah. The food in the Philippines, let's return to that. I forgot the name also, but there was this one food that was like a soup and it had pork in it, and I found it pretty delicious. Rice is big in the Philippines. It's a very big source of food. It's everywhere, man. Hell, they eat rice for breakfast. I'm not making this up. My friend told me they eat rice in the morning for breakfast. It's a very big source for no food source, and honestly, it's a pretty big food source in many countries. Not just Eastern Asian countries, like in European countries everywhere. Rice is just that big, you know. Hell, it's the food that's consumed the most in the entire world, so I'm not surprised. There's also a lot of fruits in the Philippines. It's a big part of the Filipino diet. Same thing for fish. Fish is also very big. The Philippines has a very big fish industry. I think I already said that in the beginning of the video, but I'm gonna re-say it again because I just feel like it, and also because I kind of forgot what to say anymore. But oh well, it's kind of like the Iceland video. I think too much, and I basically said everything that I knew about the country. Now I forgot, but oh well. Um, there's also a lot of Filipinos in Canada, which is pretty cool. I like the Filipinos, pretty cool. There's Filipinos everywhere, man. In the USA, in France, and actually there's Filipinos in every country except North Korea. Obviously, come on, man. Actually, there's people everywhere in every country. Who could have thought? Except North Korea and probably Turkmenistan and also probably Afghanistan and also probably uh no, I forgot actually. No, actually Burundi. Yeah, Burundi. Probably not in Burundi. I don't think there's any Filipinos in Burundi, which that might be false, but I don't think there's any in Burundi. It's a pretty small country, and it's also I think the poorest country. But I might, yeah, no, it is the poorest country. I don't know anymore. My name is Joe Macdo from the McDonald team. Yeah, speaking of McDonald's, they have McDonald's in the Philippines, and it is quite different from the average Western McDonald's. They have a lot of new foods in it. They have a lot of very interesting stuff in Filipino McDonald's, like for example, um, more fish burgers. I don't know. I just know they have more stuff. It's not like the Malaysian McDonald's where they have the no, not Malaysian McDonald's, Malaysian Burger King, which they have like the freaking cheeseburger, which is 50 slices of cheese in a bun between two buns, which is a very strange food item. But oh well. The Philippines also, I think, has like factories, if I remember. I might be wrong. I am wrong, right? I think I am wrong. Because, like, no. They probably do. The Philippines probably has, like, factories. Kind of like China or Bangladesh. But I might also be wrong, you know? Also, Bangladesh also has floods like the Philippines. Just wanted to mention that. Pretty cool. Uh, Also, like, I think there's like also monkeys in the Philippines, like little monkeys. I like monkeys. Yeah, they're funny. Little funny monkeys. Kinda like the monkeys in Thailand, you know? The monkeys in Thailand are like freaking like raccoons, you know? I'm pretty sure they have those in the Philippines, but I might be wrong. They have also like also have diseases in the Philippines that are pretty common. For example, well, obviously skin cancer because there's a lot of sun in the Philippines. It's a tropical country. You can suffer from heat stroke. You can suffer from all types of heat related problems, and diseases can also be caused by mosquitoes, bugs, like dengue, which is a very common disease in tropical areas. It's very bad. Hell, it's even lethal if not treated, which apparently I think there's like no cure, but it's like you can still get treatment. And it's very, very, very sad, but stuff happens, you know. Mosquitoes are very frequent in the Philippines. Hell, any sort of tropical area or slash country has definitely a problem with mosquitoes. For example, India has a big problem with mosquitoes. Mosquitoes give malaria, and malaria is deadly. It's horrible, horrible disease, you know. But it's not common. Well, mostly common. It's not that common, honestly. It's not something everybody gets every day. Well, yes, a person does get like dengue or malaria every day, but not everybody, you know. So you probably have a big chance of not getting it, which is pretty good, pretty good. Um, Now it's almost like we're almost 10 minutes in slash 11 minutes. Uh, would I go to the Philippines? Yes and no. I would go for like the nature, for the fun of it, and also probably to visit my friends. But I would not go because of the current political situation right now. Also, like certain risks, like the heat. Like as a low cold person that just lives in the cold areas, like I don't think I will survive it in freaking the Philippines, man. Cause like the winters in the Philippines is like what? It's like 10 degrees Celsius slash 20 degrees Celsius. Like the highest temperature they have over there is probably like 50 Celsius, man. And they survive it like it's a freaking average day. Me, if I ever go there, I would probably like die. Like no, not even die. I would get cooked. I would get cooked like a freaking omelet on the freaking sidewalk. Just the beam of light of the sun just hitting me would just cause me to turn into a freaking pile of ash. It's bad. The heat is bad. It's less worse than like a country that's in the desert, but still bad. It's hot and it's humid. It's humid. Humid and hot temperatures make the temperatures even hotter, and it's horrible. I hate it, alright? Dry heat is better than freaking humid heat. I'm telling you, in the winter and here, like when it's humid and it's hot, oh boy, is it gonna get hot because like the heat like gets transported more easily, and also since it's humid, since there's like low water particles, it makes it hotter, and it's bad. I hate it. I hate the humid heat. Like it's rarely cold in the Philippines. There is no snow. There's never been snow in the Philippines, and I don't think there will ever be snow. Or maybe there will. I don't know. Depends if there's ever gonna be an ice age, but I don't think there will ever be snow in the Philippines. Um, Another reason I would not go, well, obviously, malaria and dengue. I don't want to get those. I know it's very rare that I get it, but I don't want to risk a freaking cyborg, freaking Terminator, like freaking like Last Showdown, freaking scissor hands, like a mosquito just biting me and giving me some type of freaking disease. That's probably just gonna end my entire body in like 1 second. Like God diddly do, man. I don't want to get that. But I would still go. I would still go because, well, the lady boys obviously. Come on, man. You gotta think a bit. You gotta think a bit. There's all these bad things, but there's more good things than bad things. And one of the best things that completely fills out the good spots is the lady boys. Get what I mean? Get what I mean? Get what I mean? That's why I want to go to Thailand. Okay, my hands are super dry, so when I did that, like it was very hot. I'm gonna do it again for fun. Okay, yeah, that was not. Yeah, no, that did not feel good. That was hot. But oh well. So yeah, the lady boys. Yeah, you get what I mean. Like my glass is a bit like wink, wink. Like wink, wink. Wink, wink again. Double wink. Ooh, haha. Hey, lady boys, you get what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably go also for the food. The food looks very delicious. I like fruits. I like cool stuff. I like rice. I love rice. Plain white rice is beautiful, and I like eating rice. Um, and also like rice with sauces. It's just good. Also spicy food. They got lots of spicy food, and I love spicy food. Very cool. I like it. Yummy, yummy in my beautiful little belly. Yippity yay. And yeah, I just like food. I'm a very person that likes food. Even though I'm very skinny and I look like a freaking origami piece, I'm still very, very, very fond with food, and I am addicted to food. I love food. I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving food. Alright? Very beautiful. Also, the nature of the Philippines, obviously, there's also museums in the Philippines that are pretty interesting. I would go there. I would also just go there just for like the experience of like seeing how like the people of the Philippines live. You know, not I would probably not go to the slums. Obviously, like I'm not a freaking journalist, man. I'm not going there. I'm a tourist, but I would probably like check some spots, you know, a bit, but I would not go to the slums, obviously. Also, like, also like, bup, 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 beep, bup, 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 beep, bup, beep, beep, up, beep it up. All right, so yeah, I would go. You know, I would want to have a trolley ride. It looks very cool. Is it actually called a trolley? I think I messed it up. Is it called? It's not called a trolley, is it? No, it is called a trolley. What am I talking about? Um, yeah, it's called a trolley. What am I talking about? I got scared a little bit because it might not be a trolley, man. I think I've been saying it wrong. No, it is a trolley. What am I talking about? I'm trying. I'm overthinking a little too much. Also, like, yeah. Also, like the Philippines, like the Filipinos. There's a lot of Filipinos online, like a lot, especially like on Freds. I've seen a lot of Filipinos on Freds, more Filipinos than I've seen like people from like India or Canada or America actually, which I found it pretty cool, you know, because like that's how I met a lot of my friends actually from the Philippines. With one of these friends being probably my greatest friend, a very good friend that I've known for quite a while now. Hell, not a year yet. It's not been a year yet, but I've known for quite a while, and you know, I would like to thank them to you know to for the you know giving me this suggestion. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you. And also like you're short, and I hate short people, and also like I'm sorry if like this video like has a lot of just bits of me just talking about random stuff instead of talking about the subject. I just didn't have any ideas and I didn't know what to say, so I just try to change the subject for 1 second, then continue with the current subject. But yeah, in my general opinion, I would give the Philippines like a 8.9 out of 10. It's a very interesting country. It has a pretty interesting history. The people are very nice. I love them. Um, they're just like it's just a great country. They got lots of great food that I've not tasted, but I want to taste. It looks very good. Get in my mouth. There's also very cool cities, very cool nature, very cool museums. There's just lots of cool things in the Philippines, and I overall think it's a pretty cool country. Would I visit it? But there's countries that I'm more excited to go, but maybe like as a little like try, I would go there. But I think there's better countries that I would go to, especially Kyrgyzstan. I want to go to Kyrgyzstan, you know. But yeah, apart from that, um, the Philippines is a very important nation and are on our planet, and I hope it stays the Philippines for years and that the government becomes better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, like it's a good country. It's an interesting country. I overall like it. I'm sorry if I did not like talk as best as I could this video, but I mean I'm the idiot here. I'm doing stupid stuff, so that's pretty much the point of the channel. Speak of stupid stuff. Talk about well, not so stupid stuff, but speaking in a stupid way. I don't know, but oh well. Well, my name is Shlongabongdong, Bling Blong, Shutterworm, also known as the Idiot, and I would like to say to you, bye.